There are so many things we might experience in the ocean, and when we see coral reefs, it's evident they're lovely since there are so many fish around them. However, when it comes to seagrass, most people dislike it. They prefer to wander on bare sand and in clean water. But do we know these species and their key role in both the marine and terrestrial ecosystems? The seagrass community is one of the most productive plant groups on the planet. Many often mistake it for seaweed, but seagrass are not seaweeds. Unlike seaweeds, which employ holdfast to anchor themselves to the substrate, seagrass uses roots to do so. They also use their roots to collect nutrients, unlike seaweed, which obtains nutrients from water through diffusion. Seagrass are the only true flowering plants that thrive underwater. Since they require sunshine to photosynthesize, they are known to thrive in shallow depths, with strong light levels in saline and brackish seas, usually along gently sloping, sheltered beaches. They normally reproduce both asexually and sexually. Globally, there are more than 70 species of seagrass, and here in the Philippines, there are about 13 species found.
Why are seagrass very important? Seagrass are renowned as the lungs of the sea because they can produce 10 liters of oxygen each day through photosynthesis on a single square meter. Its leaves absorb nutrients and impede water flow, trapping sand, dirt, and silt particles. Their roots capture and stabilize sediments, which improves water clarity and quality while also reducing erosion and protecting coasts from storms. It also enhances water quality by absorbing nutrients from surface runoff. In nutrient-poor areas, seagrass plants operate as a nutrient pump, absorbing nutrients from the soil and releasing them into the water through their leaves. Generally, seagrass covers approximately 0.1 to 0.2% of the global ocean, yet they are responsible for 12% of the organic carbon buried in the ocean, which helps reduce greenhouse gases. These species also support and feed almost 70% of all marine life, including manatees, sea turtles, and dolphins, as well as recreational and commercially important fish and shellfish species, including redfish, sea trout, snapper, pink shrimp, and blue crabs. The seagrass environment is the Philippines' forgotten resource. Even though it has a long history of use, seagrass habitats have largely been overlooked in the development of management plans due to the lack of recognition and their values and services. Since coral reefs and more recently mangroves have become of the focus of many management interventions. On the other hand, traditional uses for seagrass are still known in local provinces, such as creating wooden baskets, compost for fertilizers, stopping for mattresses, fiber substitute for paper making, roof thatch, and many more. Major distributions of seagrass beds in the Philippines occur in Bolinao Bay in Luzon, Palawan, Cuyo Islands, the Cebu-Bohol-Siquijor area, Zamboanga, and Davao, in which these meadows are significant to artisanal fisheries.
However, according to reports, seagrass are disappearing at an alarming rate. As seagrass disappears worldwide, with about a soccer field-sized seagrass meadow being lost every 30 minutes, many aquatic species that rely on seagrass for food, shelter, and habitat are diminishing. What is happening is that polluted runoffs from roads, pesticides, and herbicides from lawns are becoming more prevalent as the human population grows and coastal development expands. As a result, there are more nutrients which obstruct the light that seagrass require to survive. In addition, anchors and propellers from the boats can leave scars on seagrass beds, destroying sections of the seagrass and fragmenting the habitat. This fragmentation of seagrass beds can cause erosion at the borders and affect animal use and mobility within the seagrass bed. Moreover, diseases, temperature, physical disturbances such as wind-driven waves and storms also are among the threats to our seagrass.
Therefore, more than anything, we should take action. We need to start treating our seagrass as equally important as any other marine life. We need to learn to understand the role of this seagrass and be able to love their abundance in the ocean, to be moved, to conserve, and to protect it.
If we are armed with knowledge, awareness, and comprehension of the major issues affecting our environment, we can save our planet. It is not too late to involve ourselves and take responsibility to save today and future marine resources. Because according to Babadium, in the end, we will conserve only what we love. We will love only what we understand.
And we will understand only what we are taught.